there goes that man.
And there's a lot of excited basketball fans revved up and ready to get going. Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of quite a few injuries here between the two teams. 5 players out tonight.
5 players scratched from the game. If you're one of the healthy players, you're going to get all you can eat.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Kevin Porter is out there with MP. And it's Powell in at the 3 spot. And for Houston, at the guard positions, Van Fleet and Green. The post pair form, it'll be Smith and Şengün. And it's Whitmore in at the small forward. And Shams Houston loaded with young talent. And after the Harden deal, they are loaded with first-round picks. Any thoughts on how you think they may proceed with all of that?
I'm told that front office will continue to be big game hunting. Those picks, and they have a lot of them, they're going to be worth plenty moving forward, and they know it. At some point, they're going to take a big swing here, and they're biding their time, waiting. The Houston Rockets have all the cards. They've got the young talent, they've got the draft picks, and with Ime Udoka, they've had some success to build on.
I love what you said there. Big game hunting. That's the only way they're going to make that jump. I love that term.
Putting his size to use. Green's got great length, and it helps him there inside.
The kick out to Porter. A 3 ball. Rebound by Smith. Houston has come out of the gates quickly. Last time they met was right here, and they came out with the win.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
The second unit came in last game and just played lights-out basketball. I'm sure they'd like to do that again.
MP finds Powell. And again, no good by the Clippers. Hey, Shams, I know you cover the league like no one else, but I've seen your jump shot. You have a sweet J. You must have played organized ball, I'm assuming.
I played a little bit in high school, Kevin, but once I got cut in high school, that's when I knew my career path would have to trend into what I'm doing now, into writing and covering the NBA. But listen, I have a lot of confidence in my jump shot, watching players like Steph Curry shoot the basketball. I'm not trying to give any comparisons, but I do love to shoot the ball. That is the one thing I know I can do decently on the field.
I know. I love your answer.
Not much else, but I can shoot.
Here's Van Vliet, following the basket by MP. Whitmore with it. His last outing, he had 8 points. Smith, no luck. MP against Green. MP passes to Powell. It's rebounded by Houston.
Still searching out their offensive game right now. 1 of 5 from the field to start this one.
When you look at the NBA, Shams, any changes you'd like to see?
To me, it's having players stay healthy, right? I would love to have a rule that players just play and the top players are there playing the most meaningful moments of regular season games and allowing players to have freedom defensively. And the league can find plenty of other ways to discourage players, but to allow players to really be there in the big moments, to defend at a high level. And I would just love to have a healthy serum that we can spread around the league and keep these guys on the field.
I think here at the table, we're all nodding our heads, looking up and down. We all agree completely with what you're saying. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Rockets are making progress. Coach Ime Udoka said it doesn't happen overnight. Changing habits and things like that takes time. Guys learn and grow at a different pace. My thing is getting us all on.
Timeout is called by Ime Udoka. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. MP deciding where to go with it. 43 seconds left in the first. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Thompson. Good. Great play by Green to set it up.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
A three from MP. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
I thought they had a solid game plan coming into that one, and then they made good adjustments along the way.
Well, the great thing about watching that game was that we saw it through their offense, and they showed a few different looks that they settled into and played well.
Here's Van Vliet. Shoots over Highland. What a play! Simply trains it in at the buzzer.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock.
And so it's the Houston Rockets holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They've dictated the pace, pushed the ball at every chance, and it's paying off for them. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Houston.
They are committed to running the floor in this one, relying on their speed to get a lot of points off the fast break.
Well, they've also done a great job of taking turnovers and producing out of that, working really hard that they're not wasting extra chances that they're creating.
We've got Green. He's out there with Şengün. Thompson is out there with Brooks. And it's Holiday in at the 1. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson misses.
Well, he wants that one over again. I guarantee that. Nobody's even in the neighborhood.
Knocked loose. Brooks outside. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. Buries the long-range jumper. Holiday's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. Shams, you've been around the NBA for a long time now. Which players do you enjoy watching the most?
Greatness, especially the guys that are regarded among the greatest of all time, like LeBron James, like Stephen Curry, like Kevin Durant. You have to throw those in there. But this is a new era, a new crop. The Jason Tatums, Jalen Browns, Nikola Jokic, Giannis Antetokounmpo. You have to throw Luka Doncic in there. You have Donovan Mitchell, you have Paolo Banchero, you have Tyrese Halliburton, you have Joel Embiid, you have Tyrese Maxey, Jimmy Butler, you have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Paul.
We've got a timeout called from Ime Udoka. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. 1:57 left now here in the second. MP, no good. Houston leading by 9. Thompson right side. That's good, and it's his 4th basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
Oh, man, this would be a different ball game if they didn't have this type of scoring to rely on.
MP outside. Batum inside the 3-point line. And again, no good by the Clippers. Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Now, let me look at you. Wait a minute. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Şengün comes in for Jock Landale. And it's Jabari Smith in for Thompson. Outside, Green. Smith with a screen on MP. That shot wide open. Green's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
They need this. It's deflected.
And there's Whitmore, that 7-foot wingspan coming in handy. The edge on the glass. is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead. The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
MP, no good off the back of the rim.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Frustration seems to be mounting here, and you can see not just in their faces, but right now in their quick and hurried shot selection.
Here's MP. Banked in off the glass. MP's got 10.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Rockets lead by 19. We're going to step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after our halftime.
This stretch could break their season, but it could also make their season if they step up.
When I was playing, I like... And let's move on now to those first two quarters. Talk about a tough start for the Clippers.
I don't see the fight.
And that is...
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, guys, what can you say? Jalen Green, an impressive effort here today.
Yeah, and through the first two quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. MP out there with Porter. And it's Powell in at the 3 slot. You know, it used to be teams hoarded their cap space to make a big splash in free agency. But, Brent, why is that less common now?
Well, really, the mechanisms for you to retain and maintain your star power has gotten easier for teams as they have gone out for big extensions to make sure that their star is shining brightest.
Back to Whitmore. Good on the triple. Whitmore's got his second best.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 baskets are from three-point range.
Here's the teardrop. Rebound by Smith.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
You know, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Rockets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And the season numbers for them at the line thus far are really poor. Something I'm sure they are making a point of emphasis.
GA, if you look back at the Rockets' history, so many all-time greats have spent time there.
Yeah, it's an impressive list, right? Olajuwon, Moses Malone, Calvin Murphy, and Harden. Houston's well represented in the Hall of Fame.
Green, the pass to Şengün. Inside. And there's Van Vliet on the assist by Şengün. Van Vliet's got 12 points in the game. Los Angeles calls timeout.
And a chance here to look at the numbers for Jalen Green. Averaging about 22 points per, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. And very few players in the league can go out and produce like he has. Just a great stretch for him.
It keeps playing like this, and you know in arenas, especially at home, when the star player is playing this well, those MVP chants come raining down.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sideline. You got for us, DA?
Thanks, Kevin. Alperen Şengün is a weapon on the block. Coach Ime Udoka said there are not a ton of true low-post threats in the NBA nowadays. Joel Embiid, Jokic, I don't know how many others there are anymore. Alpe's had success against pretty much everybody that's guarded him. Kevin, his footwork is indeed high level.
DA, totally agree. Great footwork. Moves on moves, I've always said. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play. And that sends MP to the free throw line. That's on Cam Whitmore.
I mean, how much promise do you see in MP? This young player has so many physical tools that are already there. Now he just has to keep improving.
Yeah, easy call.
The Rockets have made 1 of 3 free throws in the game. Free throw good, Smith.
A darn good free throw shooter. Smith doesn't seem to have a weak spot coming into the league.
Amen Thompson, he's checked in for the Rockets. The Clippers also making some changes. Ahmed Bamba, he's checked in for Zubac. Mann subbed in for Kevin Porter. MP outside. And Fred VanVleet is going to pick up a foul. That's his first foul. Here's MP. He's got 17. Connects from three-point range. MP's got 20 points.
Feels like the other four guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Bamba against Şengün. Back to VanVleet. Over MP. That's short off the rim.
Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
And the rejection by Smith.
A relentless defender. Smith proving how disruptive he can be on that end.
And Thompson kicks to Green. VanVleet outside. The Rockets again can't hit.
He had 6 points from long range in the first half, but nothing's fallen here since.
MP against VanVleet. MP passes to Mann. Back to MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. In the corner, Bamba with it. A three-pointer off the mark. And it's Smith with the ball. He brings it up for Houston. When this game is done, they'll be off to Chicago as they take on the Bulls. That'll be the first half of a two-game trip. Thompson dishes to Smith. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Smith's got 6.
Supreme confidence. Smith really stretches the floor with his ability to shoot.
Here's MP. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Fred VanVleet picks one up. The Clippers have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. So for the Rockets, Jeff Green. He's checked in for Jabari Smith. Brooks comes in for Jalen Green. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. The Clippers also making some changes. Zubac is checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Brown comes in for Nicholas Batum. And Bones Highland subbed in for Powell. Thompson misses. Clippers trail by 21.
Yeah, take your time. You don't give them another possession.
Yeah, hopefully that's what they'll do here. It's what most teams try to execute at this time in the game.
And here's Holiday. Here's Şengün. Oh my, what a slam right at the buzzer.
And how about the use of that final possession? Perfect.
And so it's the... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game. Changes. Green, he's checked in for Whitmore. And Aaron Holiday is subbed in for Fred VanVleet. A big group substitution here for the Clippers. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Brown. Norman Powell comes in for Mann. MP's checked in for Chris Dunn. And Porter subbed in for Highland. They've got Brooks. Also Green out there. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Thompson against MP. Pass to Zubac. MP with it. And it seems a new era is upon us, GA. A lot of young stars and young teams vying for the status of household names.
Kevin, the casual fans might have to update their frame of reference, right? Especially since a lot of these new stars are playing in smaller markets.
Here's Landale. It's hauled in by MP. MP's got his 4th rebound in this one. 16 feet away. And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Back to Brooks. To the middle. Here's Thompson. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brooks. Brooks has got 3 assists in the game. Los Angeles has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's MP, and he can't bank that one in. Here's Houston now. They're on an 18-6 run. Holiday surveying the floor. Pass to Landale. Now Thompson. Clock at 6. From 10 feet out. Buries the jump shot.
It helps that Thompson can score with either hand close to the bucket. Defenders can't force him to one side or the other.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for Houston.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so with this win, they'll move to 6 victories on the season.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Amen Thompson.
I liked his aggressiveness here tonight, especially on the glass. He was not messing around.
Shepard's checked in for the Rockets. Los Angeles with another miss. There's 45 seconds left in the fourth. Powell on the double team. A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. No good from outside. MP finds Powell. And he can't stop this drought. Another miss. Rockets on offense. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Landale. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so, MV will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Out of bounds, Houston takes possession.
Ball to the floor for your Rockets. Number 8, Jae'Sean Tate.
Now, Shepard. So we see the Rockets taking the win here. And tonight.
Time to warm up. Get ready to rock.
Oh, say does.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. You know, in game 2 of a back-to-back, just how drained are you from yesterday as a player?
You know, BA, proper rest and stretching can help a lot, but you're not going to be your usual self at the start of game time. Believe that.
So here are the Jazz starting 5. George and Sexton in the backcourt. Then it's Lauri Markkanen. Then it's Walker Kessler. And it's Hendricks in at the 4.
Just a great setup for Markkanen. All he needed to do was shoot in rhythm.
Here's MP. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Now here's Sexton. A top-tier scorer, averaging a little under 25 points a contest. Inside, here's Kessler. That shot missing. Great D that time from Zubac. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Moments ago, Tyronn Lue and I were able to chat, and I took the time to ask him about his strategy for Lauri Markkanen, and he said we know he's going to hit big shots and be physical on the floor, but we're going to make him work for everything tonight. I hope we can test every shot that he takes. Hope and hard work. Can't ask for more than that, guys.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Here's Hendricks, averaging around 6 a game. Back to George. Knocked loose. Outside for Sexton. 5 on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Kessler with a bucket.
Great roll by Kessler after setting the screen. That's textbook.
Here are the Clippers. This game against Utah, the first time they've met this year.
Last year shows that having the better overall record doesn't mean you're going to dominate the lesser opponent.
And it's Sexton, that time on the assist by George.
Well, a sharp start for them. 3 of 4 from the field.
The 16th pick in last year's draft, Keontae George was thrown right into the fire his rookie season, Stan.
Yeah, down the stretch, he was basically handed the keys to the offense at the point guard position. He may take some lumps, but his talent level is evident.
Now here's MP, a real weapon on offense, averaging around 24.5 a game. Pass to Harden. Sexton against MP. And here's Leonard. It's rebounded by Hendricks.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Here's Hendricks. Markkanen looking it over. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Markkanen's got 5 points.
Well, it doesn't matter where he is on the court. Markkanen is a pure shooter.
About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. MP. And it's blocked by Kessler. Here's Markkanen. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Here's Zubac. Pass to MP. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. Some changes for Los Angeles. Jones, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for Mann. A big group substitution here for Utah. Eubanks, he's checked in for Kessler. Collins comes in for Hendricks. Sensabaugh is checked in for Lauri Markkanen. And Jordan Clarkson subbed in for George. Sexton, that's good.
I love that hoop from Colin Sexton. Don't settle, young man.
Here's MP. Batum outside. Outside Harden. Back to MP. Here he goes. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. MP's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Well, he's 3 for 4 to start out. Right off the bat, you could sense he was dialed in. All business so far.
Sexton with it. Harden picks him up. For 3, Collins. The Clippers grab the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
It's always hard to get a win on the road, especially when you show zero energy on the defensive end.
Yeah, when you have a defensive showing this poor, it's normally due to an overall lack of effort.
Here's Sexton. The Clippers getting their last shot to go. Ooh, had a nice open look right there.
Yeah, he's a decent threat from deep, and when Clarkson is on from there, it opens up everything else for him.
MP no good. Utah's gone 2 for 3 from outside the arc. Pass to Eubanks. Now Clarkson, covered by MP. Clarkson attacking. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. Zubac, he's checked in for Batum, and MP subbed in for Dunn. Kessler, he's checked in for Utah. Sensabaugh comes in for Mills. Taking a look at the Jazz. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Walker Kessler. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. And it's Sensabaugh in its shooting guard. To the paint. Lets it go from deep. Porter pulls it in. The Clippers trail. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Brian, Lauri Markkanen's shooting stroke at 7 feet tall had former Mavericks coach Rick Carlisle comparing him to Dirk. Lauri said it feels good to hear that because he's obviously a Hall of Famer, but there's still a long way to go, and it gives me more motivation to keep getting better. He's not getting a big head, Brian.
No, he's not, and that's the way you have to approach it to be great. Thanks, Allie. And so MP will bring it up for the Clippers. Looking ahead, they've got the Warriors coming to town for their next game. It'll be the second game of 4 straight at home. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Collins a screen. Here's Clarkson. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him. Clippers trail by 4. MP gets it to go through contact.
Yeah, it's so rewarding as a coach to see a young guy like MP succeeding like this on the offensive end.
Pass to Collins. Plenty of space. Misses off the left iron. The Clippers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. MP's shot is off.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Well, Stan, since trading Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell in 2022, the Utah Jazz have done some reshaping of their roster.
Yeah, and Brian, it's clear that they're not done. The tinkering continues. They're going to continue to move pieces around until they find what they think can become a championship contending team.
Brown, he's checked in for the Clippers. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Count it. Markkanen's gotten 4 this quarter.
Shots like this help Markkanen get in rhythm. The D must be aware of his ability to catch and fire.
Here's MP, outside man. MP inside. Check by Sexton. Oh, Kessler with the block.
And look, Kessler just has a nose for the ball. He is a certified shot blocker.
Here's George. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. And it's a 6-point Utah lead. MP against Sexton. Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
Yeah, and let me tell you guys, I've seen a lot of great players come up in this league. MP is as focused on winning as they come.
And finished off by Kessler.
Well, it doesn't take much for Kessler to catch that lob and slam it home.
Sexton against MP. Nice job by MP converting in tight.
Well, when you have a scorer as skilled as he is, you do everything you can to get him the looks he needs.
Hendricks. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a 3-point play. The Clippers making a switch here. Utah shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Harden fires away from outside. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's the Utah Jazz closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be back in a moment.
Welcome in for halftime. And what's on tap, you ask? I can answer that. So far, it's been a nice outing for the...
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded...
Now let's take a moment here for a look at... Thanks for tuning in.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Hey, you look at MP in this game. He's been everywhere.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
Well, I just love his fearlessness so far. He's charging inside like no one can stop him.
Kawhi and Zubac make up the front court. James Harden out there with MP, and it's man in at the 3. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Los Angeles shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight. Grant, we're starting to see more players throwing alley-oops to themselves off the backboard. Did you ever do that?
In practice, maybe, but although I had some leaping ability early on, I never had the audacity to do it in a real game.
Pass to Sexton. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. You know, Grant, looking at the career of Colin Sexton, he had a huge third season, averaged 24 a game.
Yeah, B.A., and unfortunately, Colin hurt his knee early during his 4th year. Had season-ending surgery, but we've seen Sexton make a full comeback and just a dynamic scoring guard.
And he comes up with a bucket.
I like how assertive MP is down there. No question that he's got the skills to score in the paint.
Here's Sexton, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
Well, that's too easy. As he says, let me add to my highlight reel.
Here's MP. Got it. Good job in the low post. MP's got 21 points in the game.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
Clippers trail by 7. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Pass to Leonard. Now here's MP. Leonard looking around. They get it back. Zubac. And he recovers it. Back to MP. Three-pointer, Harden. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 3 assists now in this one. And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. The Jazz are making progress. Coach Will Hardy said this team has shown grit and character and has developed a lot of confidence. When we're going through game preparations, the players walk away knowing if they do certain things, they can win. That's a big step in the right direction.
A bright future, Allie. Thank you. Markkanen for 3. Markkanen sticks one from distance.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4 and looking good doing it.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And Los Angeles making a change here. Powell's checked in. Here's MP. And the bucket is good. 23 points in the game. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. George against Harden. George passes to Sexton. Another 3 for Utah.
And Sexton is a microwave scorer. And once he finds his rhythm, he's difficult to slow down.
Fires it from 18. The rebound by MP.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. John Collins checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for George. He's perfect from the line this time.
And he's shown a great touch at the line. They've tested the big guy, but he's come through.
MP inside. He's covered by Clarkson. MP shot is off. Sexton finds Collins. Back to Sexton. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Sexton's got 14.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Sexton. 14 points for him. Clarkson's got room. And there's another one for the Jazz.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Powell's shot is off. Jazz leading by 12. Clarkson outside. 55 seconds left in the third quarter. And the three off target. And so MP will bring it up for the Clippers. Collins with the rebound. The Jazz have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Pass to Kessler. Over to the wing. Here's Collins, covered by MP. Collins, no good. Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. Shot by Leonard, no good. And the Jazz with possession. They're on a 12-4 run. Clarkson outside. Pass to Kessler. Over MP. What a performance for Colin Sexton. He has been the story for the Jazz. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the
He's checked in for Dunn. Here's Sensabaugh. Goes up on the baseline. And a big bounce off the rim, but it sinks right in. And the Jazz lead by 16.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
So the Utah 5 right now. Markkanen and Collins, the 3 and 4. Then it's Jordan Clarkson. Then it's Drew Eubanks. And it's Sensabaugh in at the 2-guard spot. Uses the glass on the layup. All right, guys, what's your take on the hustle stats for Utah?
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You gotta love that intensity.
Well, another major factor in the offensive performance was the fast break. Converting on those chances when they get them tonight.
Free throw good. MP. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got 2 young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Man misses. Jazz leading by 16. Pass to George. Here's Hendricks. Here's the pick. Kessler finds George. And here's Markkanen, defended by Harden. Outside Sexton from the arc. Good! Now 7 for 11 on the night.
What a difference a half can make. As much as he struggled in the first 2 quarters, he certainly made up for it with his play in the second half.
And it's out of bounds to the Clippers as the Clippers retain possession. Fourth quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now.
And this is crucial to Sexton's overall development, encouraging watching him hustle on the defensive end.
For 3, George. Rebound by the Clippers. Leonard's got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Mann. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got his 4th assist in this one.
Yeah, he's really giving up size in that matchup. But on the perimeter, he can find the room he needs.
Well, that's the best way to neutralize that size advantage. Make him defend out on the perimeter.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. George outside. Outside for Sexton. 5 to shoot. Knocks down the long J. Sexton's got 16 points here in the second half.
Gotta love how they've just maintained their intensity, even when they're this far up.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, just protect the ball, make smart decisions, Don't give them a chance to get back in the game.
Now that was a clever adjustment. I mean, that was a tough shot.
Well, you've got to be creative when you're up against a bigger defender.
Back to George. Markkanen outside. For three, Sexton. It's hauled in by the Clippers. 1:15 left in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Jazz.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And with this win, they've tallied up a total of 6 wins on the year.
Always good to start a season series off with a W. They showed tonight they take this team seriously, and the next 2 matchups between these two should be fun.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Colin Sexton.
It's hard to think of a part of the game where he didn't play a major role. Mentally, physically. I mean, he showed us what he's capable of when he's feeling his best.
Well, what I love about MP is he's always working on his game. Every day, year-round.
Pass to Sensabaugh.
Mills.
Collins outside. Here's Sensabaugh. Now here's Clarkson. Takes the 3. And it's MP with a rebound.
Your young guys can be so fearless. I mean, just look at MP battling there inside.
Free throw good, MP. And both free throws good for MP. 9 seconds left in the game. So we see the Jazz taking the W here.
Sorry. Man, y'all better win tonight, or some of us might need new jobs. Let's go.
Time to change it up. Get your mojo back. And on paper, Greg, this might seem like a potential blowout, but anything can happen in this NBA.
Kevin, we see upsets happen all the time. It's what makes the sport great. You can't take any team or game for granted.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. And it's Jackson Davis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle.
The high activity on defense from Curry. Excellent job poking the ball away.
Richard with Buddy Hield. We're talking about one of the best shooters in the NBA.
No question, he is a marksman. He's going to have to be a mercenary, though. He is the type of an outside threat that every team needs. I don't care what the offensive system is, Buddy Hield will find a way to score.
MP, no good. And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. Their last encounter was in the Bay Area.
Well, it helps when your opponent makes that many mistakes. I thought that was the story of the game.
It definitely made things easier for them. When the other team is just handing you the ball back, you got to make them pay for it.
Now, here's Zubats. Following the miss by Andrew Wiggins, and that one is good from Zubats.
And NP's teammates appreciate this. He understands how valuable passing is to team chemistry, and he learned it quickly.
Pass to Wiggins. To the paint. They kick out to Hield. Buries it from three-point range. Hield's got 6 points.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Puts it up. No good off the front iron.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Kuminga bounce pass. And Hield gets it to go on the assist by Kuminga. Hield's got his third basket of the night. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Buddy Hield is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. A three from Leonard. No good. Nice defense from Kuminga. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Well, Tyronn Lue and I had a few minutes to share. We talked about a lot of things, including how to try and slow down Steph Curry. He said it's the usual stuff. You can't go under screens. You have to contest without fouling. You have to recognize he will put the ball on the floor and drive if you overplay him. That's a lot to account for, guys.
All right, David, thanks. And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He wants to check in with his team and regroup. Draymond Green, he's checked in for Jonathan Kuminga. And here's MP for 3. Los Angeles with another miss.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Hield can't hit. Clippers trail by 10. MP with it. Now Green defending.
Sheer effort from the young MP in close.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Now here's Curry. Playing Memphis, he was nearly unstoppable.
He missed that one, but I've seen him drill shots from that distance in warm-up.
Even though he is capable of hitting that shot, I'd like to see him work for a better look in that situation.
Hits it from three-point range.
Just another place you have to take Leonard seriously. He's so capable from the outside.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Puts up a 3. Curry can't get it to go.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
But should we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Well, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
So, for the Clippers, Jones checked in for Zubats. Batum comes in for Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for Terrence Mann. And then for Golden State, Kevon Looney is checked in for Trace Jackson Davis. Podziemski's coming in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's DeAnthony Melton in for Hield. Here's Podziemski. 8 points his last outing.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
On the wing, MP. He's guarded by Melton. Here's MP, and it's Looney with the rebound. Warriors leading by 5. Down low. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Here's MP. Melton with the steal. And it's the Warriors. On the break, here's Podziemski. He gets that one. Podziemski's got 5.
Nothing in the game's quite as smooth as a finger roll. Great finish right there.
MP kicks the foul. And the Clippers miss again.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Shot by Podziemski, no good.
and he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Clippers trail by 9. On the wing, MP. Guarded by Green. Here's MP. No good again that time. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. Warriors lead by 9. We've got more in store for you. For the Clippers, Ivica Zubac has checked in for Mohamed Bamba. And MP subbed in for Dunn. Trace Jackson-Davis is checked in for the Warriors. DeAnthony Melton comes in for Jonathan Kuminga.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
So with Harden on the bench, here's who Tyronn Lue's going with. We'll see Powell and Leonard playing the forward spots. MP out there with Porter. And it's Zubac in at the 5. Pass to Powell, and here's Leonard. On the wing, MP. Green with the rebound.
Let's just say his subpar shooting is just one reason why they are trailing in this ball game.
And now only one away from being in the penalty.
The Warriors have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Mann's checked in for Los Angeles. James Harden comes in for Kevin Porter. Mann finds MP. Harden outside, 6 to shoot. Here's MP. MP converting the top bucket.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Podziemski. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. MP outside. Here's Harden on the wing. Back to MP. A 3 from Leonard. Warriors with the rebound. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Atlanta will be traveling to face them after this game. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again. And now let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Kevin, a couple of seasons ago, Steph Curry first brought out the night-night when he put a team away. Asked about his inspiration, he said, "I have no idea. I don't choreograph any of that stuff. I was just having fun." You know how kids' bedtime routines are important? It's the final signal for a job well done that day. Kevin?
Well said. He is a 1 of 1, D.A.
After failing to get going in the first quarter, he's looked much better here in the second.
Poke loose. Melton against MP. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
This is NBA-level physicality, but MP has been prepared for it since his arrival.
And getting to the line and hitting your free throws, a good way to get back into the game. It stops the clock and extends the game and allows you the opportunity to set your defense. They've been perfect from the line so far here in the second quarter.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Powell's checked in. The shot's good. Jackson-Davis has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
One of the most unselfish superstars out there, Curry is always looking to make his teammates better.
Inside, MP gets it.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Outside, Kuminga. Here's Podziemski. Offline with his 3. Now, MP. MP keeping his balance right there.
The only way he was getting to the hoop was to use the double clutch.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. The Warriors on top. They're up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
And they've been playing very unselfish. I'm telling you, these guys are feeding off the ball movement. And as a basketball fan, it's...
All right, guys, let's move. And that's all for us. Now it's time to send it back to Kevin Hart.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at MP in this one, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And Golden State looking at who they've got. Some kind of shooting in the backcourt for him. It's Curry and Hield. The athletic front court pair. Wiggins alongside Kuminga. And it's Jackson Davis in at the 5, patrolling the paint. Well, we've seen this a few times, Richard. Players getting booed at home. And that's got to be painful for a player.
You get taken back a little bit. For some players, it's deserved, but it's always a surprise. But you have to be self-aware. Did you deserve to get booed? In most cases, it's true.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for him.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
MP finds man. MP against Hield. MP passes to man. Just 5 to shoot. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Leonard, no luck. And it's Wiggins with the ball for Golden State. The lead is 2.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
On the wing, MP. Covered by Hield. MP against Hield. MP outside. Yes, to Harden. Goes up at the stripe. No good that time. Nice defense from Kuminga. Three-pointer Hield. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 5 assists tonight. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Here's Hield, covered by MP. Another 3 for Golden State.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Norman Powell checked in for Terrence Mann. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Jonathan Kuminga.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
MP kicks to Powell. MP dishes to Harden. Back to MP. It's stolen by Hield. Here's Wiggins. Pass to Hield. Some nice passing by Golden State here. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Wiggins. And the Warriors with some changes. Draymond Green comes in for Wiggins. And it's Brandon Podziemski in for Stephen Curry. The drive by MP. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up. And Golden State gets called for the foul.
You see it, mature beyond his years. MP sees the opening, does not hesitate.
Good on both.
Now he's perfectly comfortable doing work at the line.
Warriors leading by 6. Outside Green. MP against Hield. There's the 3. Powell pulls it in. for Los Angeles. They've gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. And here we go. Fast break. Kuminga's got it. And the call will go against Jonathan Kuminga. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You got to be in control when you go to the rack, and he was not. You can't just run guys over.
DeAnthony Melton. He's checked in for the Warriors. MP right side. Here's Harden on the wing. The three. It's hauled in by Jackson Davis. Jackson Davis has got 6 rebounds in the game. And here is MP. 21 points in the game. Los Angeles with another miss.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Warriors have been perfect at the line so far. And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. Down in the block, it'll be Kawhi next to Zubac. Harden out there with MP. And it's man in at the 3, the small forward. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Harden with a screen on Wiggins. The 3 from MP. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. On its way from Curry for 2. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Good on the bucket. MP's got 23 points.
And the shooting has really been there for him today, but he may have to take it upon himself to continue to carry this team and try and get out of this hole.
Outside, Kuminga. Wiggins outside. Sinks the three-pointer. Wiggins has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
6 on the shot clock. Here's MP. And the layup is good. 25 points in the game.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Warriors. Hield outside. Back to Curry. 1:46 left in the fourth quarter. This one for 3. And another 3 for Golden State.
Relentless in their approach, even with the game firmly in hand.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
MP, no good. Warriors leading by 17.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here.
And they just didn't seem to let up, whether the last several shots went down or not. 3 after 3, it just seemed to pay off for them.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year.
And once the horn sounds, they're going to go up 2-0 in the season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Stephen Curry.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
Pass to Podziemski. Green with a screen on MP. Fires for 3. Podziemski's shot is good. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit your stride right at the crucial moments. They put this game away in style.
You know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there. And you talk about building a legacy. That's MP's mindset, not just for himself, but for this team.
Here's what the Clippers are going with right now. Zubac is checked in for Bamba. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Nicholas Batum. Mann's checked in for Powell. And it's James Harden in for Porter. Green kicks to Fultz. Green with a screen for Fultz. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
Clippers ball. Substitution on the court.
Here now, the Clippers. They trail by 18. Here's MP. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Looney. Here's Moody. 12 seconds left in the fourth quarter. It's good.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be. To be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. A resounding victory for them.